Hey everybody, it's Nitro for Nitromaniac TV's wrestling channel, and this is a very brief Nitro's take on the film Fighting With My Family. I finally got a chance to go see it here roughly about a month after its initial release. It had been a little bit of a struggle to try to find theaters that were I guess showing the movie and that stuff. And just over recently, the past week or so, a lot of the Cineplex Odeon film, I guess, feeders and that stuff in my neck of the woods started showing the movie again, and Landmark and other Canadian movie houses, I guess, or movie chains, I should say. So it was very interesting. I got a chance to actually go with my parents to this movie, just as kind of a family afternoon out and evening out and that stuff. And it was very interesting to get their opinion on watching the movie as two non-wrestling fans and two people that don't really, watch, or I'm not sure. It's not as if they hate or have a strong hatred towards the industry or anything like that. It just isn't their cup of tea and that stuff. They'd rather watch other things on television on Monday and Tuesday nights. So it was very interesting to get their opinion of it, just as a sports biopic. And with those things, with a sports biopic, it can go one or two ways. It can go really over the top, make the person or make the story look so outrageous and so heroic that it's glamorous, or it can be so close to the truth that it actually gets boring after a while. This one here, I thought went right straight down the middle of it, just perfectly. I thought that this was probably one of the best films that WWE Studios produced and put out there. Probably because of The Rock and Stephen Merchant getting their production companies involved in this, and Stephen Merchant kind of walking in as an executive producer on this along with The Rock throughout the entire process of it. Love the film, and you learn so many new things about the story that you didn't think you knew just watching it and that stuff. Like, I knew that Saraya and Zak had a falling out after Saraya got signed by WWE, but it was just kind of like you didn't on the film there, that just made it look kind of more. It's again one of those things where they may have flowered it up a little bit for the movie theaters and the movie going public and that stuff, but I thought it actually flowed storyline wise when you're telling a story like that really nicely and really good. So I give it an 8.5 out of 10. I think that was the consensus amongst my party that I went to go see the movie with, and the folks enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. And it was a solid afternoon out. So kudos to those people who produced the movie and everybody who worked hard on it. It was a very entertaining deal. And as far as quote-unquote sports biopics go and that stuff, interesting story and a lot of fun. It was a very comedic movie at times. There were times that were like very kind of heart-wrenching scenes and that stuff too, and a very good mix of comedy and drama as well, which is I think something that the Brits do really well. So that's probably the Stephen Merchant influence on this and that crew, because man, that was incredible. Anyways, that's it for this video. A little bonus content for you this week. I'm Nitro. Later days, happy wrestling watching, and yeah, go check out this film. I think it'll probably be making its way over to DVD and Blu-ray, and then to all you Netflix folks, it'll be on Netflix and on the video streaming services, digital downloads and that stuff. I would think fairly shortly, probably within the next 6 months or so. So maybe in the summer sometime it'll be out there. But yeah, I think it's the best WWE films picture that they've released up to this point. Kudos to them if they can keep films of that quality coming out rather than the Marine number 13 or whatever. Nothing against the Marine series or anything like that, but just once you get into 5, 6, 7 of something, it kind of seems straight to video-esque. So is this the same thing? Tonto says hello too. We'll see you next time, guys.